Tokugawa Ieyasu, a name that resonates through the annals of Japanese history not only as a formidable warrior but also as an astute leader whose strategic acumen fundamentally reshaped Japan. Born in 1543 during a period marked by incessant conflict known as the Sengoku period, Ieyasu's early life was steeped in a backdrop of warfare and political intrigue. His journey from a hostage child, traded between rival feudal lords, to the supreme shogun of a united Japan, offers a compelling study of leadership and resilience. What makes Ieyasu's story particularly pertinent to contemporary business leaders is not merely his military exploits, but his exceptional qualities as a leader and a visionary. His ability to navigate complex alliances and his foresight in governance have cemented his legacy as one of the most influential figures in Japanese history. Ieyasu's rise to power was neither rapid nor accidental. It was the product of deliberate strategies and thoughtful engagement with both allies and adversaries. Early in his career, he learned the importance of patience and timing. These lessons came from his experiences as a vassal of the powerful Oda Nobunaga and later ally to Toyotomi Hideyoshi. When the moment was right, Ieyasu made decisive moves that would eventually lead him to establish the Tokugawa Shogunate, a regime that would govern Japan for over 250 years. The Battle of Sekigahara in 1600, often cited as the pivotal moment of his career, was a testament to his strategic brilliance. By securing key alliances and exploiting the rivalries among his enemies, Ieyasu won a decisive victory that laid the foundation for his future governance. This victory was not just about military might. It was about understanding the landscape of power and manipulating it to his advantage. As the shogun, Ieyasu's governance strategies were innovative. He implemented systems that ensured peace and stability, such as the Senkin Kotai, a policy requiring feudal lords to spend alternate years in Edo, the capital. This not only curtailed the power of the daimyo, but also fostered economic growth and cultural exchange, transforming Edo into a thriving metropolis. Tokugawa Ieyasu's legacy is a testament to the power of strategic vision and effective leadership. His approach to conflict resolution, governance, and administration provides timeless lessons that transcend cultural and historical boundaries, offering valuable insights for modern business leaders. Understanding his strategies gives us a blueprint for navigating the complex web of modern corporate environments, emphasizing the importance of vision, patience, and strategic planning in achieving lasting success. In our next section, we will delve deeper into the specific strategies Ieyasu employed in his long-term planning and how these can be adapted to today's business challenges. One of the defining characteristics of Tokugawa Ieyasu's leadership was his remarkable strategic vision. His ability to see beyond immediate battles to the long-term unification and stabilization of Japan is a powerful lesson in strategic planning for modern business leaders. This section explores how Ieyasu's forward-thinking approach can be applied to contemporary business strategy. Strategic vision in leadership involves not just setting goals, but also anticipating challenges and preparing for them well in advance. Ieyasu's strategic foresight was evident early in his career when he chose to align with, rather than oppose, more powerful daimyo like Oda Nobunaga and Toyotomi Hideyoshi. This patient accumulation of power and influence under stronger warlords allowed him to build a solid foundation without drawing premature attention to his ambitions. For business leaders, this translates to understanding market dynamics and aligning company strategies in a way that leverages current trends while preparing for future shifts. Just as Ieyasu capitalized on the strengths of his allies, companies today can forge strategic partnerships and alliances to enhance their market position and mitigate risks. Ieyasu's planning for the Battle of Sekigahara serves as a prime example of strategic preparation and execution. He meticulously planned his military campaigns, securing strategic locations and forming alliances that were activated during the battle. His strategic placements not only ensured victory, but also minimized his own risks, showcasing his ability to turn potential threats into opportunities. In business, this strategy mirrors the importance of logistical planning and resource management. Effective leaders must ensure that their organizations are well prepared to execute strategies that capitalize on opportunities while safeguarding against potential setbacks. This includes investing in the right technology, hiring the right talent, and securing the necessary resources well before they are needed, much like Ieyasu's preparation for battle. Furthermore, Ieyasu's use of information and intelligence gathering was ahead of his time. He maintained a network of informants that kept him updated on the movements and plans of his rivals. This high level of situational awareness enabled him to make informed decisions quickly. In the modern business context, this underscores the value of market research and competitive intelligence. Leaders must have a pulse on industry trends, competitor strategies, and customer preferences to make informed decisions. Utilizing data analytics and market research tools can provide businesses with the insights needed to stay ahead of the curve. Ultimately, Tokugawa Ieyasu's strategic vision was not about mere conquest, but about creating a sustainable system of governance that brought prolonged peace and prosperity. Similarly, in business, the goal of strategic planning is not only to achieve immediate financial success, but to build a resilient organization that can thrive amidst changing market conditions. As we move to the next section, we will look at how Ieyasu's governance and management techniques can be adapted by today's business leaders to manage complex organizations and diverse teams effectively. Tokugawa Ieyasu's approach to governance and management was characterized by a combination of astute political strategy and insightful human resource management. His governance techniques not only solidified his power, but also created a legacy of stability that lasted over 2 centuries. This segment explores how Ieyasu's management style can provide actionable insights for modern business leaders. A key aspect of Ieyasu's governance was his ability to manage a diverse group of feudal lords or daimyo, each with their own ambitions and agendas. He implemented the Senkin Kotai system, requiring these lords to spend alternate years in the capital, Edo. This policy cleverly reduced the risk of rebellion and ensured loyalty, as it forced the daimyo to invest heavily in maintaining 2 residences and living part-time under the shogun's watchful eye. For contemporary business leaders, this can be likened to maintaining a balanced oversight on different departments or branches. Just as Ieyasu kept the daimyo within his sphere of influence, effective managers today need to ensure that all parts of their organization are aligned with the central vision, while also fostering enough autonomy to encourage innovation and local leadership. Moreover, Ieyasu was a master of conflict resolution, often opting for diplomatic solutions over military ones. His use of marriage alliances, hostage exchanges, and negotiated settlements helped maintain peace and order. This emphasis on diplomacy over conflict highlights the importance of negotiation and relationship management in business. Leaders must be adept at navigating conflicts, whether negotiating deals, resolving internal disputes, or managing stakeholder relationships, always striving for win-win outcomes. Another management lesson from Ieyasu's leadership is his methodical approach to decision-making. He often waited, observed, and gathered as much information as possible before committing to a course of action. This patience allowed him to make informed decisions, minimizing risks and maximizing outcomes. In the fast-paced business world, this approach underscores the value of data-driven decision-making. Before making significant business decisions, leaders should ensure they have all the relevant data analyzed. This involves not rushing into decisions without a thorough understanding of the potential impacts and meticulously planning to ensure all variables are considered. Ieyasu also focused on infrastructure and economic policies that encourage trade and stabilize the economy. By repairing roads, building bridges, and supporting marketplaces, he boosted economic activity, which in turn solidified his rule. This highlights the importance of investing in infrastructure that supports business operations and enhances growth. In conclusion, Tokugawa Ieyasu's governance and management strategies were ahead of their time. His methods of fostering loyalty, managing conflict, making informed decisions, and investing in infrastructure offer timeless wisdom for today's business leaders looking to manage complex organizations effectively. In the next section, we will discuss how Ieyasu's resilience and patience became the cornerstone of his enduring legacy, offering lessons on the importance of these virtues in modern business leadership. Resilience and patience were not just virtues for Tokugawa Ieyasu, they were strategic tools that defined his path to power and success. Throughout his life, Ieyasu faced numerous challenges that tested his resolve, from being a hostage in his youth to surviving the volatile politics of the Warring States period. This final section explores how Ieyasu's resilience and patience are essential qualities for modern business leaders. Ieyasu's resilience is most evident in his response to setbacks. Early in his career, despite being overshadowed by more dominant figures like Oda Nobunaga and Toyotomi Hideyoshi, Ieyasu did not push prematurely for power. Instead, he waited, learned, and strategically aligned himself with these powerful leaders, which eventually positioned him to claim the ultimate authority. This shows the importance of resilience in the face of adversity and the wisdom of strategic patience in business leadership. Leaders must be prepared to face setbacks, learn from them, and persistently pursue their long-term goals. Furthermore, Ieyasu's patience was crucial in his gradual and calculated ascent to power. He carefully built his resources, nurtured alliances, and waited for the opportune moment to strike. His patience paid off spectacularly at the Battle of Sekigahara, where his well-prepared forces decisively defeated his rivals, leading to the establishment of the Tokugawa Shogunate. This historical moment underscores the value of patience in planning and execution, teaching business leaders the importance of timing, preparation, and the readiness to seize opportunities when they arise. Ieyasu's resilience was also reflected in his governance. Once he became shogun, he implemented policies that would ensure a lasting peace and stability throughout Japan, knowing that only a stable environment could sustain his legacy. He endured through the challenges of managing a newly unified country, dealing with various threats and rebellions with a mix of military might and diplomatic acumen. In business, this translates to enduring through market fluctuations, technological disruptions, and competitive pressures. Leaders must foster an organizational culture that can withstand and adapt to changes, ensuring long-term sustainability. They must also be resilient enough to lead their teams through these changes, maintaining morale and focus. Lastly, patience in leadership fosters a thoughtful approach to growth and expansion. Ieyasu's deliberate pace in expanding his influence can inspire business leaders to pursue growth mindfully and sustainably, rather than rushing into risky ventures. In conclusion, Tokugawa Ieyasu's life teaches us that resilience and patience are not merely about enduring hardships, but are proactive strategies for building a lasting legacy. These qualities enable leaders to navigate through uncertainties and lead their organizations towards sustained success.